no doubt, good weather for cricket, I would say. That's why we are champion here. So, just like to welcome champion Dwayne J. Bravo. We call it DJ. Like to have welcome ceremony first. So I like to have Jayesbhai, Sister Sima, and Param. Let's do the welcome first for the guest.
पीछे
So here we have Paramveer family, Jayesh, Sima, and Param. We are welcoming Dwayne J. Bravo, the world champ.
There you go.
Before I move further, I like to have another guest today, special guest from India, Dheeraj Parsana. Most of them you may not know. He was like mid-70s to mid-80s test player, and then he turned into a curator for almost 36 years. And he has spent almost 20 years building one of the best pitches in India, as almost every stadium we can talk about it. And he is here today to join. Come on, Dheeraj bhai. There are no words for the champion, but still like to run down some of the information. He is originally from Trinidad and Tobago as an all-rounder. He started his career way back in 2002, and he is a still active player. But as the world changed with the T20 inception in 2008, he is the one of the best all-rounder you can find in T20 world, I will say. Right? He used to be former West Indies captain. Lately he is too much heavy on T20. Don't like the other format, and I will not blame it. Because he's performing excellent in that particular profession, right? So he's a professional T20 player. And because of his achievements and the contribution to the game, about last 5 years or so, he is renowned as a champion. Right. He was a key player in 3 West Indies major titles. If I had to go through, I think first one was the Champions Trophy, where his contribution led to the West Indies as a champion. Then he helped the West Indies team twice in 2012 and 2016. Both are T20 World Championship. After that, I think almost everyone knows. Locally he plays for the Trinidad and Tobago, but when you say T20, he was a member of Mumbai Indians, he was a member of Gujarat Lions, and he's still active as of this season as a Chennai Super Kings. So he played for the 3 different teams in IPL, but that does not limit his contribution to the T20 world of cricket, because he also played in Pakistan Premier League, we call it PSL. He played the Australia also, which is the Boss League. He also played in Bangladesh, which has a Premier League. And don't forget, CPL superstar at home too. And besides that, it's not just T20, he has a run in English County also. So if you look at his contribution beyond the West Indies, he is a global celebrity. Some of the highlight I love to say from my head is that he was the first one to capture 500 wickets in T20, and even today he is at 594. We are 6 short, but I am expecting he'll make it. And he is a leading wicket taker in T20 world at the moment. He is the top of the chart. The another beauty he carries, by the way, he took those 594 in about 511 innings bowling. That does not count how many games he has played, but 511 times he has bowled. That's what it tickets, right? But he played actually 540 games as of today, just behind his countryman as a second. But that's a huge accomplishment for any player at the international level. While we continue to talk about records, there are plenty of them, including he grabbed first record in calendar year, highest number of wickets. And he took about 87 wickets in 2016 to start that record. And even today, he is the second one in that list. The records are made for break, and you can expect there should be someone out there will be breaking record. But the achievement he has done as a first, it's a milestone. Going further, when we say he's a true legend and a champion, if I can count, he is the player who has won about 16 T20 championships. And top of that, if you add those 3 West Indies titles, means hats off. This legend been to 19 championships overall. It's not easy task. Winning it, if you want to decorate his t-shirt, we are missing one more badge and he'll be a real T20 player. Anyway, on behalf of the Paramveer family, Jay, Shima, Param, and don't forget Ravina. She is not here today for some reason, but that's okay. We like to say thank you all coming out today, and a special thank definitely to the legend who has come out with his crazy schedule. Their life is like horrible, I know that. When you're playing all over these places, hectic travel, and going through this heat, it's more painful, but absolutely, we are thankful to see you here. At least you made it, and we are making a good thing. Last month, we had a boss here to inaugurate the first field, and we are trying to do a second one here today. But the good thing, I always like to have it. This field will have the 6 grounds. But from my bottom of my heart, I will say the route where he came, that's supposed to be named to his name. Dwayne Bravo Champions Way to get to this field. We will make possible. We'll try to approach local government to change that road name. What we want to do is here to give the impression what the Paramveer has done it. When I speak about Paramveers, most of the people know, but I can give you a short listing. They started in 2013 playing local sport. By 2014, Jayesh Patel has ambition to help more locals and increase the participation at the national level, and putting together the team with the local talent as well as bringing some legends and some professional players to blend into, so we can help both ways. And that turned into, by 2018, he started playing in US Open, which is one of the marquee event, we call it at the moment, where you can expect like 30, 40 legends and celebrity players or the active professional players comes and play, and to compete at that level, it's a huge. And don't forget, Paramveer was champion in 2019, and that was a very second year we made it that. And no doubt it is that time where see the Bravo. No doubt it wasn't a part of the Paramveer, but at least we love to have him on the opposite side too, you know. But anyway, going further, As the Paramveer is an expansion, as we speak right now, we have the expansion when he bought another house next to the property. So initially, last year our goal was to build the 5 cricket grounds. And at that time, we weren't sure we were heading, but now with the expansion, it's not 40 acres, it's going more by buying 2 more properties adjacent to it. So that makes the changes that we're gonna have 6 cricket fields, all of them will be full scale, 80-yard boundaries, which is the huge one. So any level of game can be played here. Absolutely, to have this lot of input going on, and the biggest thing about the Jayesh Patel's ambition and vision, I call it the dream. We are here to help him, and that is the reason we have Dheeraj Bhai came out today. Don't forget, we have Samuel Plummer. He's from Jamaica, and he is also one of the top-notch curator in West Indies. He has done his role to many international events. He has done Sabina Park and most of the other places, and even in US today. If you look at those couple of grounds which are ICC approved, he has been part of it. So if you look at overall, we have a team of contributors, and that is our goal, to bring this lot of legends to our avenue here, look at the complex, understand our vision, think about our dream, and we like to have help from there. And that is how we can put one of the best property or facility in US when it comes to the cricket. So, proceeding, I will say I like to have champion DJ to speak on his, from the heart, how he feels about this Atlanta trip and being here and putting, I think it's a huge credit, believe it or not, for any player. It's not about how much achievement they have or contribution they have done for their personal life, I will say. But when their role changes in community for the fans and support this game as an ambassador and become a contributor to the future of the game for the youth level, it's a huge for any legend. So let's have a word from DJ and we'll move forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here. Didn't expect to speak. Obviously, put me on the spot. But to Mr. Potter, thank you for the personal invite, for your family. It's great to be here. To my family, my son, DJ Bravo Jr., his mom, Luana, my manager, Dexter. When I get this message to come to Atlanta for this opening, I was in England playing in a tournament. I wasn't sure if I will be able to make it. As you mentioned before, my schedule is very hectic. While in the middle of a tournament, it was very difficult to commit to something. Unfortunately, my team did not do well in England, so we get knocked out early, and I get the opportunity to commit to come here to Atlanta to be a part of this afternoon celebration. Driving in here this afternoon, seeing the vision of Mr. Patel, I think cricket is growing, and I know eventually we as professional cricket players, we all have discussions amongst ourselves. If cricket was a big sport in the US, can cricket even have an impact in the US? And you know, with his dream and his vision, I think this is the right step. With my fellow teammates, the likes of Chris Gale, Karen Pollard, Andre Russell, all of us are very committed to see cricket develop into the US. And I think this is a great step. I know there's a lot of work to be done, but in life, once you have a vision and you have a dream, anything is possible. And that's the most important thing. To Mr. Patel, I believe that you're on the right track, and I feel privileged and honored to be one of very few cricketers that you choose to invite here this afternoon. You could have choose anyone, you choose me, and they choose the champion. That's the right one. So I will definitely like to be a part of the project in the future, and hopefully something special can come out. Once again, thank you very much. Thanks for reminding me of all my achievements. I think I have 596 wickets, not 94, so I need 4 more. I need 4 more for 600.
In England.
I took 2 more in England.
I was counting until end of IPL.
Alright, so again, thank you very much, guys. It's a great afternoon. Many questions. I'm open to answering any questions. It's good to see so many CSK fans. And I know MS Dhoni celebrated his birthday a few days ago. So we should all say happy birthday to MS. Alright, so thank you very much, guys.
I'm not going to argue with the boss. But this 594 plus 2 is a different world. 594 is 100% T20 wickets, where England incepted or initiated new game called 100 ball. So I don't know whether it's a 20 overs or not. It's a 5 ball over. But anyway, that's a huge. Going further, I will say we also have a good people of turnaround here, including the local town, White, Ryder, Cartersville area, and Bartow County, where the police department, local government officials, everyone normally supports everything we do here. And that is the biggest thing Jayesh Patel has achieved, besides keeping interest in the game. He is a contributor at the local community level also. And this is not about cricket. If you see that word called a sports complex, means there's other sports are possible too in the future. Sticking with the cricket, I will say we have also Dr. Viroja here. He is based in Florida, and most of you know that he is a part of Paramveers team, whether it's a minor league or if you are going for a national competition or international event, he is a partner on the team side. Don't forget our contributors, especially Surain and Pramod, is a kind of administration and management, but I know what they go through. It's a lot of things they are doing behind the scene. So what I asked for is, I'm not going to ask the Jayesh to speak today. I already tested that part. And hopefully he's in a party mood, so I'm not going to disturb that part. But let me speak on behalf of him. Thank you again for coming out. And we also joining at the farm for the party with the dinner. That's an invitation from him, okay? And at the bottom of the heart, they always love to do this kind of party. I have enjoyed many of them, and that's a beautiful thing to have it. Game is all about have fun, enjoy the life, right? There are a few more people out here. We can say thank you, but it's a long list, because I know everyone is excited to meet the Dwayne Brower now, especially for picture or autograph or something. So don't rush. Everyone should have enough time. He's here, and he's also coming at the farmhouse too. So we will do probably the one nice line, come one person at a time in front of the poster, and we'll take picture. And I will leave it on boss, whether he want to go in a sunshine or he want to stay in the shade. I'm just teasing you because you say that I'm being called to talk, but you're on field, so you got to be in action. So that's all I would say. Again, thank you all coming out, and let's have fun. We have the water here just to cool it down, and we will start working on it for maybe some time for these pictures before we move back to the farmhouse, which will be no limit until you decide to go home. But over here, I think we are targeting 7:30, right? Thank you, guys.
Who always work hard and support Jayesh Bhai. So we have our some executive officers from AGGC, Mr. Nilesh Patel. Nilesh. And Mr. Viral Pandya, Vice President of AGGC, myself, Secretary. So these are the people who also supports us for the local cricket fraternity events and this event, the support in the background. Nobody mentioned about that when we go for the bigger events, but I would like to thank them as well, and thank you all of the officers there and everybody today attended. Thanks a lot.
Take the picture, guys. Come on.
What are you doing? So you guys can see it better. I can see even better. What are you doing? I can see even better from here.
Yeah. Ready?
I can see even better.
Look at it here. Look. There.
Ready?
Oh my god.
Just want to present, this is one of my shirts from my last tournament that I played in England.
The one who has the white. Wait, they're both.
White,
Do they live in it? Do they live in the same? They're not related? Where's your guys' parents? My parents?
Now, Vijay. Chalu.
How come we don't do it at the farm? It's ours.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it now.
The black will work better than
चलिए मैं जैक साइन करो ना पिक्चर पड़ी बच्ची बड़ा माइज ला बजा भी देता कीप दिस वन बड़ा
This should work on color. This will work on color.
Let's start. Now is it
Okay, everyone, I like to have the special request, as we always do, just to thank them for the kindness to coming out. And these all legends always do the charity work and some other fundraising. So what I like to have is everyone can come out.